I guess did we want to go somewhere in between like here and my house, because that's kind of like Estes area, and I know that there's a decent amount of places to like hike to and fish over there. Like that Black Lake that Chance was talking about is right over in that area.
Black Lake.
Okay. How tough a hike is it?
Let's look into it. It says the trail difficulty is strenuous.
Oh, I don't know. Strenuous.
Am I being recorded this whole time?
No, I just started, so I can. We're talking about where we're gonna go fishing, so it's gonna be the intro to, doing documentaries over here. I told you.
Turn around, I'm
like Les Strauss, all right? Like a.
Everything you say is on the record.
That's right. Like a Steve Ranella.
Anything and everything you say can be.
It will be on YouTube, so.
Will be held against
Alright,
you.
so what's another one that's less strenuous that's a possibility?
So from here, it's about an hour drive. It's called. That's looking like it's the one that's like right in the middle of us. From here, like I said, it looks like it's an hour. According to Colorado's information, ease of access is medium, which means that it might take a little bit of walking to get to. Nothing too terrible. And it says that the fishing pressure is low, but it has brown trout, cutbows, cutthroats, rainbows, Snake River cutthroats.
Sounds good to me. You guys want to go?
What do you mean fishing pressure?
It means that it doesn't get a whole lot of fishing pressure. As you can see here, we're going to get back to the roots. What we know, what we love. Fly fishing the river. This one's a pretty special river as far as what they're trying to accomplish with it. So this is going to be the Powder River. They're doing what's called the Powder River Project, which is bringing back Colorado's native species of cutthroat trout, Colorado's state fish, the greenback cutthroat trout, to its native waters. And I gotta tell you guys what, it's something that means a lot to me. The Powder Headwaters Project is the keystone project of the Rocky Mountain Flycasters chapter of Trout Unlimited. In partnership with local agencies, Rocky Mountain Flycasters Trout Unlimited is contributing volunteers and funding to help complete the Powder Headwaters Project to provide a secure habitat for the Colorado state fish, the greenback cutthroat trout. Once complete, the project will be the largest interconnected restoration area in the state of Colorado. The project area spans approximately 40 miles of connected river and multiple lakes. To protect the watershed from invasion by non-native species, fish barriers will be established on the Grand Ditch and on the mainstream Cache La Powder below its confluence with La Powder Pass Creek. Within the project area, temporary barriers will also be installed to enable fishery biologists to complete restoration of native trout one section of the basin at a time. After installing temporary barriers, biologists will remove non-native fish from the upstream areas. Once the areas are confirmed to be free of non-native trout, they will then be restocked with native greenback cutthroat trout. This guy's a little fighter. Get over here, Mr. Rainbow Trout. Yes! After hitting the Powder River that morning, my brothers, Dad, and I went. Destination, an alpine lake that supposedly held tons of different kinds of trout. Skunked. All we got all day was a rainbow on a rooster tail.
Yo, let's go. It's a nice rainbow, dude.
You got one?
Yeah,
Sick, dude. How big is it?
pretty decent too. Really good coloring. Nice.
Even though we didn't have any luck at this lake, there was something about it. The hike, being there with my family, that just made it okay. And when all my brothers come to visit, this is the very same place we always go back to. It's here where I really decided where I wanted this channel to go. To be honest, a lot of last summer was figuring out how these successful people even make these just fantastic films. And I'm not sure that I have that kind of storytelling ability. But I did decide that this is what I wanted to do. Writing these articles, making these videos, tying my flies, making custom fly rods. The decision to do it, regardless of how hard I fail, started right here on this trail. It was here that I decided conservation was going to be a large part of this channel. And since then, I had already gotten some great shots of the powder. I figured there'd be no better place to start than with Colorado's state fish, the Greenback Cutthroat Trout. Now, it all came down to finding them. Small little brookie, some brook action. And another smoking rainbow. Look at that, guys. These guys are actually decent size for what I'm usually catching out of here. These are some big fish. So I am very happy with that, guys. We're going to go ahead and cast it out again, see if we can get one more. As great as this day was of fishing, we didn't catch what we were after. And as they say, you don't catch them all. So it was this time that we had to reset and really tackle down where these fish were around me. The Greenback Cutthroat Trout historically was found in the drainages of the South Platte and Arkansas rivers. A specimen that quite literally evolved on the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains, this elusive fish was thought extinct in 1939. Then in 2012, a wild native population was discovered outside of Colorado Springs in a historically fishless stream known as Bear Creek up towards Pikes Peak. This stream had been inadvertently stocked with this native fish in a pond and has been isolated there for the past 140 years. They decided to test the genetics of the Bear Creek specimens and compared them to specimens that were collected in the late 1800s, and to everyone's surprise, they were genetically truly Greenback Cutthroat Trout. You can tell right here, a bunch of just beaver ponds, and I'm wondering if some of them are going to be back up in here, but I don't see any just at all. It's just So what we're after, guys, is one of Colorado's native species of cutthroat trout. We are after the Greenback Cutthroat Trout. Exciting history about, you know, that fish just as a species in general, that we can kind of end up really getting into. If I'm able to see any on camera here. Oh, I got him. fish, guys. I'm actually gonna set this down on the ground right there. Alright, guys. Greenback Cutthroat Trout. You can tell the dots on the belly, the large paw mark. Oh, and it's gone. The really cool thing about those fish is they were thought to have gone extinct back in 1939, I believe it was. And, you know, we ended up thinking that we had found some, and it turned out not to be, you know, the greenbacks specifically. And roll around to 2012, and they thought they found a wild native population. So they tested the genes, and it turns out that they were correct. And so, in a little creek called Bear Creek outside of Colorado Springs, they found this fish. And man, it's just the coolest story. I mean, what a success story. Thought to be extinct, and now surviving in its native waters. So, want to show you guys one more thing here right before we get back to it. See if we can't catch us a big guy here. So this guy, that's why I brought her out today, because this guy is the Greenback Cutthroat Trout Native Series reel. And the proceeds from these reels go towards the conservation of the fish itself. So, not only is it just a beautiful reel to have, it's this one's 409 of 495. I'll go ahead and flip it around and show you guys that too. Maybe you'll see it better here on this guy. Right, so really cool company. Ross Reels is the ones that are doing it. And man, they're just such a fantastic company, man. I don't have anything but amazing, fantastic things to say about them. I think everything that those guys are doing is pretty freaking great. To be frank, I knew that was gonna happen coming back in here. Ridiculous. Ooh, got him. That was fast too. It's another just little cutty. Got him. So it's kind of hard to tell with these guys because they come in and they just take such small little just bites out of it that you're just like, man, are you hitting it? What are you doing? Just beautiful. Oh, got us a bit of a fighter here. Got him. Oh, that's a good sized one too, guys. That's one of the ones I've been trying to catch. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ooh. Yes! Let's go! Look at that, guys. Oh my Lord. That is a specimen greenback right there, man. I mean, specimen. Look at that thing. Spawning colors. Oh, just gorgeous fish, man. Yeah, that was pretty good. Getting through all these trees here. Oh, that's another good sized fish, dude. And just the colors on these fish, guys, are insane. All right, everybody. Well, if you made it this far through the video, that means that you made it to the end. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate you guys sticking through it. Like, subscribe, check out my website. And from all of us over here, you know, make sure you keep your feet in the water because you never know what you're going to catch. Catch you guys on the next one.